Today in episode number 5, we're going to go over how to find a good rental property. We're going to deep dive and we're going to show you exactly how to run the numbers and look at the repairs, the ARV, all the good stuff. Let's dive into it. 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the Smack Fest, the beat down. The SWAT team is here on another beautiful day of shutting the week down.
And welcome to the channel. If you're new here, this channel is all about how to achieve your financial freedom through real estate investing. My name is Dauria. I currently have 25 tenants. I live solely off the passive income, and I want to show you how to do the same. So the first things I'm doing is I'm opening up Zillow.com, I'm going to rentometer.com, and I'm also going to Redfin.com as well. And those are the 3 websites we're going to be working with today. So the first one we're going to do is Zillow. Hey, we want to find a property, right? So what we're going to do is, if you look right here, this is actually 14 others. This probably means like owner occupied, or I'm sorry, owner sale, for sale by owner, also known as FSBO. So they don't have a realtor for whatever reason, maybe it's to save money, whatever, but be sure to check these out. Today I'm just gonna find one that I think could have some potential. I know in my area that like a 3-2 1600, it'll rent for about $2,000 a month. So I know that 300,000's a little high because I go off the 1% rule. 1% of what you are in it needs to rent for per month. So if this property you're in it all in for $200,000, it was turnkey and it rents for $2,000 a month, basically, that's 1% a month. That's your 1% rule. That's kind of what we're looking for, okay? This one gets a little bit closer. Let's kind of, cool. Yeah, check it out. Mesquite, 4-bed, 2-bath, 1-car garage. Maybe we can do that one. Here's a 3-1 for 180. So let's do this. Let's just pick this only because it's got 4 beds and 2 baths. Let's just pick this one. Plus it had a gnarly, do you see that? A gnarly price cut of $30,000 recently. So the first thing I'm going to look for is I'm going to look at the pictures. I'm going to get an idea of what this property basically looks like and has to offer. So the first thing I'm going to notice is actually it has an extended driveway. So this was probably a, what is it? Yeah, I was going to say 50s. 1961 built house. So they only made the driveways like 1 car wide. Super annoying because, well, all families nowadays have 2 cars. So the first thing I noticed is they have an extra wide driveway. You might even be able to pull up in there. The roof is hard to tell from this angle right here, but overall it looks reasonable. It looks reasonable. Okay, so the inside's got tile. I couldn't tell if it was like it might just be the screen's kind of not bubbling, but it's like the wave of the camera a little bit, because I don't see any cracks. But I'm looking for this, guys. I'm looking for good bones. If you've seen my other episodes, this is what we're looking for. Is the ceiling falling in? Is there cracks all over the walls? Is there cracks all over the grounds? Does this thing have solid bones? Because if it does, it's easy to rehab because it's pretty straightforward. I can tell you it's got some original stuff. This right here is original, and you're only going to see that in very old houses. This right here, easy to get rid of, but it is probably original. Those have been around for a long time. So somebody painted around pictures. I think that's hilarious. But they painted around pictures, so it's definitely going to need a paint job right off the bat. We already know that, okay? All right, so in the kitchen, let me see here. Okay, yeah. So you've got, depending on the area, you could leave it like this because it is durable. Like for a rental property, it is durable. But you got to look at your comps, and we're going to do that. Are they all granite? Are they, you got to look and kind of see what the area is providing, right? These cabinets are super old. In a good area, you'd want granite, and then you want new cabinets. It'll help out with your ARV as well. I always do stainless steel appliances. It just makes it look better. This one's already got some. So yeah, the kitchen definitely could use some updates, but it is, it is functional, and most importantly, to me at least, it's clean. Cleanliness is always very important. So lots of tile, which is great. Because, well, tile, if it gets dirty, you just mop it up. We're still going through. I'm looking for any gotchas. What is this on my screen? Is that? Oh, that's not on my screen. This is, yeah, that's a big, is that a crap? Oh, that's a cable, it looks like. Okay. Let's just call it carpet. You need all new carpet. Let's just say that. Anytime you get one room issue, typically the other ones are too. Either that's mold or it's something that was rubbing up against the wall. Definitely something to look at. Yeah, more carpet. So all new carpet. In the bathroom, it's not terrible. For some people will say it's terrible, but this right here. You got the claw tub, which is kind of cool. It's a little outdated, but it's clean. Like I said, it's not the end of the world. This right here is popping off, so I'd probably just go ahead and replace this. All the wallpaper, I hate wallpaper. Just get it taken off. Get brand new granite countertops, and then those little those little standalone mirrors, kind of about a little smaller than that, but you can get them Home Depot and stuff for super easy. In here, if it's tile and it's really old, for some reason they like to start buckling off about the time they sell the house. Go figure. So if you have to budget, if you're missing tiles or popping off, or you got soft spots, you're going to budget to do redo a shower, and it could be anywhere from $3,000 and up. Let's just say that if you're going to tear it all out and get new tile. So this is kind of cool. It's got like a little storage area in the back. Super cool because it's got a garage already. So you got like an extra little work area. She shed, whatever, right? Okay, so we kind of looked at the property, kind of see that, it needs some updates, it needs some carpet, needs some paint. Overall, it doesn't look too bad. So we're going to scroll down, we're going to this 4-bed, 2-bath has 2 living areas, okay? I always see an extra living area and go, ooh, that could be what could it be? It could be a bonus room. It could be a media room. It could be an office. It could be another bedroom. It could be there's something there that you could give somebody else if they're looking for, or if the area, let's just say this was a 3-bed, but it could easily be a 4-bed because it has 2 living rooms. You got to think like that, okay? Not saying I want to make this a 5-bedroom, but a lot of people working from home now, if you could have an own private office, depending on the area, if it's that kind of area, this could definitely help sell that property and ultimately bring your ARV up possibly. Great for entertaining, small area for office or study area. I don't know where the area is. Hall bath has claw tub and shower. Covered front porch, open patio, 2 storage buildings. Wood fence, steel post. That's good. Fences are always good. Lots of people have animals. Refrigerator stays, master bathroom. I'm not really selling as is means it's going to need something, guys. Just anticipate it when you go there. Buyer will need to purchase a new survey. Survey gets purchased through the title company. They send somebody out. They get a new survey on the property. It's not a big deal. Okay. All right. So it says needs TLC. So they are telling you before you walk in, this house needs work. Okay. So when you get in there, already have your notebook and pad already ready to go. It's going to need something. So you obviously need to know that there needs to be some fluff in these numbers because you need to make these numbers work. Preferred cash offers, which they're basically saying this might not be FHA financeable. You might not be able to go to a regular bank to buy this. You might have to buy this through a private money lender, a hard money lender, because of, let's just say, foundation issues that need to be taken care of. I don't know why, but they're saying prefer cash offers because they don't want the inspection potentially to come back saying, hey, we got, these issues. And the bank a lot of times will say, yeah, we're not going to finance unless you fix them. And the seller doesn't want to fix them. So they're saying, hey, prefer cash buyers. I see that often. It's not a red flag for me. I just know that I'm going to need to, get my pencil sharp when I walk in there. So I'm looking for stuff because there is stuff. They're basically telling that before you walk in. So I want to know this. How much is rent for? I go to rentometer.com. I throw in the address. It is a 4-bedroom. 1.5 or more. I want to look back ideally 3 months because the market's changing quickly. Smart, you can pick whatever, but Smart usually gets me within about 2 miles. We'll hit analyze, see what it does. Gets me within 3 miles. So it's from like 2 to 25. But that's not telling us everything, okay? Because I can tell you there is Highway 80 and 635 right here. So there is a lot of crossing over major lines, major thoroughfares. So a neighborhood on the other side of the highway is probably not going to be a good comp. You can see it's trending up. So if you're buying the property, it is trending in the right direction, which is good. We are here. So A and B is going to be our best comp. Let's just say like C was over here. I probably wouldn't even look at C unless I like had to, because there's nothing else comparable. But A and B is going to be like within, our neighborhood or the neighborhood across like a small street. So we're going to look at those, and we're also going to go back and look at the square foot. So this is a 4.2, let's just call it 1,600 square foot. So let's see, all these are 4.2s, and we're looking at A and B. This one's 2,300 dollars a month, and it's 1,950 square feet, so it is bigger. This one's 1,700 and it's 1,200 square foot. So what we can do is we'll look at the nicer one first. This one's bigger. It's rated for more. No garage, okay, and it's pier and beam. Sometimes that matters to people. And rented just recently, and this house is okay. This could be considered a comp. But some people have to have a garage, like period, have to. No garage too, again. Okay, so, these comps, like me, for instance, I would never consider renting something without a garage. Especially here in North Texas, we get massive hail, and your car will be pulverized. Is that a word? I don't know. I just made it up. So here's another one. It's a mile and a half away. It's 1,800 square feet, so it's a little bit bigger, written for $2,000 a month. And let's see. Okay, so this has probably got like a 2-car garage in the back, only because I know this area, and this is probably like like a 80s build probably, and they're generally 92 build, so they're generally they're generally a 2-car garage in the back. I don't know if it'll say or not. Doesn't matter. So in the back, it's probably a 2-car garage. So you got a 1-car. So you can basically assume, based off of this right here, that your rents are probably going to be like, without like digging too deep into the condition, which you want to verify, of course. I usually do that after I'm in contract, just because I don't want to spend hours and hours and hours and hours on time. I just want to say, I'm pretty sure that these numbers will work. I'll make the offer. If it does, then I spend all the extra time calling the property management in the area, call Mesquite, property management companies, and send them the address, say, hey, what will this rent for once you're in contract? Don't waste their time before that. Always get an option period, so you can always get out on the contract. You might lose a little bit of option money, but it's better than making a bad deal. So, if I had to guess, you could look at 118, 141, 138, 138. Let's call it like, if you want to do some updates, you might be able to see 140 a square foot. If you did the granite, if you did, some updates, times, let's just call it 1,600 square foot. So like 22, there's 2240 there. Let's call it $2,200 a month. $2,200 a month if it's updated and nice. Okay, but you're gonna have to put a little bit of money into it. How much? Well, you got to walk the property in person. You're gonna be able to tell. So here's my general rule of thumb. Okay, is $10 a square foot for a light rehab, for like paint and carpet kind of thing. Okay, $20 a square foot for a medium rehab, $30 a square foot for a heavy rehab. A medium rehab would be, for whatever reason, I like to pick houses with medium rehabs. This would be a medium rehab. It needs all paint. It needs all flooring. It needs kitchen updates, new cabinets. It's already got stainless steel, which is great. In the kitchen, in the bathroom, I would put a new vanity, new mirror. The flooring, I would have this overlaid actually with like a vinyl flooring, the click-lock flooring. All this would be updated. These might be able to be painted actually, but this right here, stainless steel, or you could just tear it all out, refloor it, new vanity, and then the shower may or may not have to be redone or not. So yeah, this would be considered, as long as you're not tearing into the shower, I'd probably consider this still a medium rehab. Luckily, this is a claw tub, and well, they basically will outlast all of us because claw tubs, original ones, are still in Victorian houses. They just last forever. So anytime I see a claw tub, I pretty much don't really worry about them. I mean, other than the fact that, they might have some chips and stuff which may have to be replaced. Okay, so that's like, so if I said $20 a square foot, and this is a medium rehab at 1,600 square foot, I can go in saying, hey, it needs $32,000 worth of rehab. Probably, maybe less. You know, it kind of depends on when you get in there, if there's any gotchas, because they're not going to take pictures of everything. They want the house to look decent in the pictures. So you might open the door and go, holy cow. Trust me, it happens sometimes. So, okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we know that, hey, after you renovate it, I'm going to write down some numbers here. We know that it needs, let's just call it, guys, let's just round it here, okay? Easy math. Let's just call it $30,000 rehab, okay? We know it rents for $2,200 a month. We know it needs $30,000 in rehab, and the purchase price is $215,000. So if you were to buy it at $215,000 and put 30 in it, you would be in it for $245,000. Well, 1% of that would be $2,450, and we know it rents for $2,200. So if that's the case, we know that we need a 25, is it 25? Is that number right? 25? Yeah, $25,000 discount. So basically $215,000 minus 25, $190,000 would be our offer if everything in person checked out just like it's showing in pictures. And I can tell you guys right off the bat, I'm seeing a couple other things. These look like original aluminum single pane windows. I hate them, and you really should be replacing these. So that might be something else you would be budgeting in there. Matter of fact, I want to look at something. Is it? Yeah, it looks aluminum frame windows. Yeah, some vinyl windows would definitely be a big plus on this property. Okay, so we know, hey, there's some rehab that this house needs. So I'm going to go to redfin.com. This is not a substitution for giving all this to your realtor for her to give you actual comps, okay? This is, hey, I don't have a realtor. I don't want to bug her right now. I just want to run my own comps at the house. If I find something I like, then I'll have her verify. That's kind of what I do. I don't have my realtor do something for me every single day. I like to do my own work, and then I like to get her involved when I think I found something. So this is how I find some decent sale comps. Go to Redfin. I put the numbers, or put the address in there. I just delete the numbers. That's all I do. Okay, just delete the numbers. All right, and as soon as I go in, I want to do. Give it a second. Just wait for it. There it goes. All right, it zoomed in. We're in Village East. We're kind of like smack in the middle. Okay, this is all the stuff currently for sale. I want to know the sale comps because, well, that's what I'm looking for. Let's go in the last 6 months because it didn't pick me out a lot there. Okay, so we're going to go to house. It'll get rid of some multifamilies and stuff like that. I want 4-bed, 2-bath. All right, cool. So this is what it gives us. So we're right there. If I scroll in, 219, where's that? Okay. So that's a 4, 2.5, 21. Heck, this might be a better buy, potentially. Golly, a lot of space. Okay, so it may need some things as well. So that one's super cheap. This one's $330. It's a 4,219, and it looks up to. Oh, they don't show the inside. All right, let's go find something else. So this is a 4,212, 269. Updated windows, inside's nice, granite countertops, yeah, baby. Okay, so this one right here would be a really good comp, square footage wise, for yours if you made it look like this, okay? And theirs is $221 a square foot, and that is HGTV rehabbed, okay? This has got, it looks like original, I mean, not original, it looks like hand-scraped hardwood floors. Kind of hard to tell, but this one's been partially updated, not as nice. But this one's 178 a square foot. So it kind of depends on how far you want to take this rehab, okay? So we're going to use these two comps because I kind of like these. This is like a light rehab. I would call this a heavy rehab. So this one's 221 a square foot. This is 178 a square foot. Let's call it, let's just say you did something kind of in the middle at $200 a square foot. $200 a square foot times 1,600 would put your ARV at $320,000. Okay, that's if you can actually do something in between this, and you'll have a garage, which makes it a little bit better comp than this one, but you're also bigger. This is only 1,200 square foot, and that's the only reason your comps are a little higher. This is also 1,200 square foot. Okay, so you got to remember also the bigger square foot, the more square footage you have, the more you're going to spend, period. So it's just something to keep an eye out for. No garage there as well, but it's a decent size house and it's very clean. It's the first thing I noticed is, what was all that? Stairs galore. Okay. So yeah. So anyways, guys, that's your comps. There's 1,900 square foot. This one, I really wish this one had pictures inside, because I think this would be a great comp and seeing kind of, hey, how did you make it worth 330 potentially? Because honestly, what is this one? This one's only 173 square foot. Okay, so they're going to lean towards this one actually a little bit more. And if we were 173 square foot, you got to remember that when you get an appraisal on a property, it's an opinion from an appraiser, okay? So 3 appraisals, probably going to be all 3 different numbers, okay? So if we went off of this one, if they went off of this one, if the inside's actually decent, I imagine it is. It's really nice on the outside. You come back at $276,000 of the ARV. So you're going to be somewhere in between that, okay? So keep in mind, but I would definitely contact your realtor and get the inside pictures of this guy, because it's right down the street, and this is a great comp if it's decent inside, and I imagine it is. Okay, guys, so basically what we know is this. Our offer might be $190,000 on this property, okay? And then we want to know, the rents are $2,200 a month. What does this thing actually cash flow, okay? So this is what we're going to determine, okay? What the actual monthly payment on this would be. So we're going to go to mortgage calculator, okay? And we're going to type in, let's just say 190,000, okay? 190,000, and right now we're going to assume you can get a 5.5. If you can get better, awesome. Your credit score, I want you to see you at a 720 plus. Property taxes year, what you do is you go back down here. Sometimes I'll give it to you if you scroll down just a little bit. Oh, yeah. Okay, pending sale. And then that fell out. Then they listed it again. Okay, yeah, there still might be some negotiating on this. Okay, guys, check this out. 2021, it gets you... Oh, he's got some exemptions here for sure. 540, oh boy. Okay, all right. So I'm going to use my my best guess on this one, guys, only because, oh man, he's got some serious exemptions going. Let me see something here. 4,000. Let's just go. Sorry, $4,000 a year in property taxes here in North Texas. Homeowners insurance have gone up dramatically. Let's call it $1,700 a year. Maybe not on that one. So I'm swagging it, guys. Scientific wild a guess. So I don't want to get demonetized. I don't want to say bad words. So all right. So let's get this right. I'm not sure how that happened. Okay, 190,000. You got a $38,000 down payment, 5.5 score, property taxes, homeowners insurance. So you got a total monthly payment of $1,338. So I do $1,338 minus your rent is $2,200 if the property management company says that you can get that. So out of $2,200 a month, you're going to have vacancy is 10%. You're going to have property management company, I assume 10% or less, but we assume 10%. And then repairs at $100 monthly. So what's that come out to? You do $2,200, and then you'll do times 10%. Which is $220. You do that times 2 because you got vacancy is 10%, property management is 10%. That's $440 right there, plus $100 a month in repairs, which comes to $540. So you do $540 minus $862, brings you to a true net cash flow in your pocket every month of $322. Technically, it'd be a little bit more than that because all these are reserves, at least the property management fee. I'm sorry, at least the vacancy and the repairs are actually reserves. Considering, if the property's in better shape and it doesn't need that much, then you'll cash flow a little better. This does not include the mortgage pay down. This does not include your tax deductions. This does not include appreciation, obviously, which all adds to this number, by the way, fairly significantly too. So $322 is what you put in your pocket every single month on this property. So that's the breakdown on this property. This property was was I would consider, I would say average condition, at least for the year, okay? And if you guys have any questions, let me know about this breakdown. Let me know if you have any questions on real estate investing at all, maybe about the process or anything. If you haven't already subscribed, please do smash that like button if you like it, and I will see you on the next one.